Good morning. It's like early. I've got an early call for a gig I'm recording today, and sun's just barely coming up. Getting an early start. Oh man, such sad news. Sad news yesterday. I was gigging and I got that text that Ace Frehley had died. God, you're just never prepared for people that had an impact on your childhood. When they pass, it's like in a weird way. I mean, all of these things hit me in a really profound way, and I've thought about it a lot. Like, most of the time, these are people I've never met, and why does that have the effect it has on me? But I think it's as simple as you just grew up with these people in your life as a kid, and if you're a guy my age who didn't grow up with the Spaceman, I was in Florida last week, and I went to the Sticks Rockin' in Paradise, and I got some time to catch up with my buddy Eddie Trunk, and I said, "How's Ace?" And I could tell he was protecting the family. He just looked at me and he said, "It's not good, Rob. It's worse than you would think." And oh, I hated to hear that. But even knowing that, I was still surprised when I got that news yesterday. People my age, they all have their Kiss story. Here's mine. It was 1977. I was growing up in the panhandle of Texas in a little tiny town called Spearman. This predates Walmart and Target. We had stores like that. I'm not going to call it a five and dime because I'll sound like I'm from the Depression, although the branding was five and dime. We had this store called TG&Y, and they had the music section. And after I finished playing Pac-Man at the entryway, that's where I would head while my grandmother and mom were shopping. So I'm flipping through vinyl. I mean, I'm 5 years old, and I see the cover. I see Love Gun, and you got to understand, at this point in my phase, I'm listening to Disney records. I'm listening to disco Mickey Mouse. I'm not listening to rock. My sister's listening to 80s pop and Olivia Newton-John, but I really hadn't found my people yet. And I see that cover, Love Gun, and you know what I'm talking about. You see that cover, you're just like, who? These guys are gods. What is this? Kiss Love Gun. Classic album cover. So I grab the record, and I go up to my grandmother, who, God bless her. I mean, I had the best grandmother. I had a second mama. She was the best grandmother in the world. Here's a great reason why. I show her that cover of Love Gun, and I say, I want this. Can I have this? She grabbed it and looked at it and saw the girls like looking up at the band, and she said, "You want this?" And I said, "Yes, please." And she said, "Okay," and put it in the basket, and that's where my journey with Kiss started. And followed those guys like so many people. Definitely into the 90s, not really so much after that, but the Space Ace, I saw him on a solo tour in 1989, 90. I think his solo record is third, the Kiss solo record, but his third Ace Frehley post-Kiss a record called Trouble Walking. He did a cover of ELO's Never Seen Nothing Like You. Oh, do ya? And so anyway, he's on a tour supporting that. There was this amazing band called Lord Tracy with Terry Glaze, who used to be in Pantera. They were a great band. And Ace. And I think it was Ace, Todd. Can't remember who the bass player was. Might have been Jamie Oldacre on drums, who went on to play in a country band called the Tractors, was from Tulsa. played with Clapton, had a lot of pedigree. Ace always had the best drummers. You know, Anton Fig playing on records. You know, always had the best band. So anyway, I remember a story that night. These were not great years for Ace. Those records were okay. They had some moments, but I guess the spot operator got confused and, you know, had gone over to a sideman. And in between songs, he looks out and he goes, "Mr. Spotlight Operator, never forget the star is in the middle of the stage." And so anyway, I just thought, whoa, that's like rock star stuff. That's the opposite of West Texas nice guy. But man, Ace, I mean, what am I gonna say that 1,000 people aren't gonna say? He brought us a lifetime of joy, and I never saw Kiss with makeup. I was too young. I mean, that ended in like 82. I was 10. So I certainly never even had a chance to see them. So in 95, when they announced that tour, can you imagine? It was Christmas. Guys my age finally getting to see Kiss in makeup, original band. And man, that tour was so good. I think I saw it 3 times. I drove to Memphis. I saw it in Nashville. And I forgot the third place. In the second tour with makeup, I saw that twice. And so, was that Psycho Circus? I think it was. And then the third tour, I saw that and it started to get weird. But anyway, I'm going to make this one short today. Ace Frehley, Godspeed, Spaceman. How many people picked up a Les Paul and hung it low because of you? You probably did it because of Jimmy Page, but so many guitar players, Ace was their guy. And it wasn't just the playing, it was his whole essence. So anyway, hope everybody has a great weekend. It's Friday. Appreciate you listening. I still rambled 7 minutes. Like, how do I do that? I've got to short these up. They're too long. Anyway, have a great day. Godspeed, Ace Frehley.